is Jen and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and Curtsy, and today I am bringing you a what sold video from January 8th through January 14th. I'm going to start with my total sales numbers. So for that week, I made $842 in gross sales. I made $667.14 after the site fees, and my net profit after cost of goods and the site fees was $505.93. I did not hit the same numbers as last week, but my sales goal per week, net profit, is always $500. So I did make my sales goal, and let's get started. I will be popping up a photo of the item that sold right over here, so you'll be able to see the product. The first sale I made on the 8th was a pair of Fry Carly Hirachi ankle wedges. I got these wedges at the bins. I love finding Fry. So my cost of goods on these were $2.50. I sold them for $30. And after cost of goods, my net profit on this item was $19.38. The second item that sold was a pair of Lululemon mapped out camo 28-inch inseam tights. My cost of goods for these were $33. These are for myself, but I don't need them. So I'm purging a lot of my own personal items that I'm just not in love with. I'm trying to, have a minimalist closet right now, and I'm doing 365 days of only thrifted clothing. So I sold them for $65, and I made a $16.88 profit off of those. The third sale was a pair of these pink yoga leggings, new with tags. I got these at a consignment store when they were doing a crazy sale. I will not be picking up pink unless it's at the bins anymore. These sat for a long time. My cost of goods was $7.43 for them. They sold for $17 with a shipping discount, and my profit was $4.05. I'm not mad about a $4 profit as long as it's something. The next thing that sold was a pair of True Religion jeans. They were skinny jeans. They were $5 at a thrift store. I sold them for $20, and I made $8.88 on those. Those sat for a while. I actually tried taking those jeans to Uptown Cheapskate and Plato's Closet and a second Uptown Cheapskate, and no one wanted them. So I'm so happy they went to a good home, and I got a really nice love note from my buyer. The next item is really exciting that sold. I found this at the bins. It's an Ed Hardy vest, and I remember when Ed Hardy used to be the thing to have. You needed to have Ed Hardy. I used to work at a teen night when I was 14 till I was 18, and I guess you can date me from that, but there was Ed Hardy nights at this teen night where that was the theme of the night, was Ed Hardy. So I found this vest, and it was my cost of goods was technically less than $1 for this, but I averaged my cost of goods that entire day for all the stores I went to. So it actually averaged out to $6.88 for this vest. And I was just curious to see if Ed Hardy would still sell. And it sold pretty quickly. It sold for $25, and I got a $11 profit on this Ed Hardy vest. So if you see Ed Hardy at the bins, pick it up because it got a lot of likes on multiple platforms. The next item that sold on the 8th was a pair of Sam Edelman Gertie mixed media booties. I paid $10 for these at a consignment store on an amazing sale they were having. I love them. I was gonna keep them for myself, but I decided I'd rather make money. So I sold them for $40, and my net profit was $19.88 on these booties. And my last sale was actually an item from my first haul video from Texas Thrift. They were the Hoka Hoka One shoes, and they sold for $56. And if you remember my video, I paid about $8 for them, and I was very confident about that. So my profit on those shoes were $40.48. So that was one of my best sales of the week. And those sold on Mercari. On the 9th, I made 3 sales. My first sale was on Curtsy, and this jean brand is a total bolo. I discovered it a few months prior when I found a pair of shorts at Plato's Closet, and the tag was really well made. So I looked into it, I surfed the website, and I fell in love. I actually bought 2 pairs of the jeans for myself because I love this brand, and it's Levi's. So I picked up these pair of revised denim Venus crop jeans at Plato's Closet. I paid $16 for them, which is a little higher than normal that I would ever pay, but I'm so confident in Revised that that was a no-brainer. So I sold them for $56 on Curtsy, and my profit on these were, I sold them for $56 and my profit was $28.80. And I could have held out for a little bit more, but I had a very interested buyer and I answered all her questions and she sent me a very reasonable offer, so I took that. The next thing that sold on the 9th was a pair of Steve Madden Daisy leather pumps. I got these shoes at the bins in the hard goods section and they were a very small size. I believe they were size 6, but they were in like new condition and they were $2.50, so I decided to try them. I figured they would sell in summer or spring, but they sold in January. They were so cute and I sold them for $49 and my profit on these shoes were $36.70. My last sale on the 9th was a pair of AG jeans. They were the Farrah Skinnies. I paid $1.73 for these. I got these at the bins. They were size 27 and they sold for $27. And my profit on these were $19.87. I will pick up AG jeans on the bins all day. They do sell slowly, but every pair I've picked up has sold so far. I have one left in my closet and I'm still confident. I'm just waiting. On the 10th, I made 5 sales. My first sale was a Lululemon Energy Bra. It's with the Manifesto. It's a size 10. It did not fit me, so I decided to sell it. I sold it for $54 and I made $28.08. The next item I sold was a personal item that I used to wear when I worked at Lululemon, and it's the Lululemon Scuba Oversized Half Zip Hoodie. I sold that for $56. I actually lost money on this hoodie because I paid way more than $56 for it, but that's okay. It's used. I loved it. I wore it well. And so I made $48.48 after fees. My next sale on the 10th was a personal item. I went through my whole closet. I purged everything that I didn't love anymore or I wasn't going to wear. And it's from Francesca's. It's a Miami clip dot dress. I actually wore this dress in a couple of my photos. On my Poshmark, my cover photo is in this dress and I sold it for $20. It was a full price sale on Mercari. Really excited about that. So I made $17.12. The last item to sell on the 10th was, the second item to sell on the 10th was another personal item. It is from Francesca's as well, and it's Harper Heritage, and it's a wrap dress. It's really pretty in floral and white, and I sold that for $15. Both of those sold within an hour of posting on Mercari. So post anything, you'll never know what will sell. They are from Francesca's, which you can buy very cheap anyway, but I made actually decent money on these. So my profit after site fees was $12.76 on this dress. And my last sale on the 10th was a really, really good one on Poshmark. It's a pair of shoes I got at Goodwill, and it's a pretty good Bolo brand. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Taos or Teos. They are the truly camel woven leather sandals. I paid $5 for them and they sold for $50. And my profit after site fees and cost of goods was $35 on these sandals in January. I do have another pair in my closet, so I'm just waiting on them to sell. That I did get it at the bins, and that's how I discovered the brand and knew to pick them up. On the 11th, I only made 2 sales, which is okay. So my first sale was a bundle on Mercari. I don't really pick up kids' clothes, but I found these 2 pieces at the bins and they were both new with tags, and it's from the brand Hannah Banana, and they were these really cute like boho pieces, and they retailed for a lot of money. So I had a buyer reach out to me and ask to bundle both tops, and we settled on $26 and the buyer paid shipping. So my cost of goods for those 2 shirts were $5, and I made $22.35 after cost of goods and site fees. The second thing to sell on the 11th and the last thing to sell was my second pair of Figs pants. They were the Avati pants. They were a size extra small tall, and these weren't a very desired style of pants. They are discontinued. The jogger ones sell so much better. But anyway, these did sell. They were $1.70 to me. I sold them for $18 and made $10.58 off of those pair of pants. On the 12th, I only made 3 sales. My first sale was a pair of Fabletics leggings. These were from my bins haul the other day. Like I said, I will pick up Fabletics at the bins and only the bins. They will sell, but they sell low. So I paid $1.75 for those leggings. I sold them for $15, and my profit after cost of goods and site fees was $8.13. The second item to sell on the 12th was a Lululemon Energy bra in floral print. It's pretty new. It was my personal sports bra. It was too tight, so I decided to just sell it. I sold it for $32, so my profit was $10.60. My last item to sell on the 12th was a Free People blue thermal top. I still pick up Free People. I've made some very good sales recently with Free People, and I paid $3 for this at a Plato's Closet 70% off clearance sale, and I sold it for $27, and my profit was $20. On the 13th, I made 3 sales. My first sale was a bundle on Poshmark of 3 Miss Me items. I will always pick up Miss Me, especially at the bins. My cost of goods for all 3 items was $11, and the bundle sold for $40. So I made a $21 profit on these items. One of the 3 items was actually flawed, and I didn't realize till I got home from the bins that it had a huge grass stain on it, and that's why I took the $40 offer. I was gonna take $60 for it, but after I noticed the flaw, I just gave it away. She wanted them for $40, I will give them for $40. So I still made a decent profit. The next item to sell on the 13th was on Curtsy. So it is a Harley Davidson tee. It's from Cozumel, Mexico. I was at the bins one day, and one of the t-shirt guys that sells vintage t-shirts found this, and he asked if I wanted it because he said it wasn't his style and it was very worn, and I took it because I knew it would sell. And the cool thing about Curtsy, I've noticed, I made over 50 sales on Curtsy. So an item can have 1 or 2 likes and then blow up within 24 hours out of nowhere. So this item only did have 2 likes, and then out of nowhere, it got up to about 30 to 40 likes, and someone immediately bought this item outright. So I'm really excited about that. My cost of goods was $2. It sold for $22, and I made a $15.60 profit. If you are not on Curtsy, start listing there. I will put a code in my bio for you to sign up. I have made some really high price sales on Curtsy, and I need to list there more. I only put certain items on my Curtsy that I know will sell. I've been on it for a while and have made over 50 sales, like I just said, so I do know what sells. The next item to sell on, that was the last for the 13th. So the 14th, I only made 2 sales, unfortunately. The first sale was a Sundance sweater. I paid $9 for this at a consignment store. It sold for $28, so I made $11.28. I do like Sundance. I've sold 2 pieces now. The first one sold for more than this, but that's okay. I got it from the bins. I will continue to pick it up, only at the bins though. My last item to sell on the 14th was from my last video. It is the Wild Fable from Target shacket, the really pretty floral with buttons. So I know I mentioned in my last video that I'm sourcing for style more than brand sometimes, especially at the bins when you're picking for whatever you can find to try to get anything to bring home. So this item I listed, I got an offer within 10 minutes of posting this, and it was a pretty decent offer for what it's worth because she is paying $7.17 for shipping. So she offered me $17 and I accepted immediately, and I made $11.88 within 10 minutes of listing this jacket. So that's why I really want to reiterate, source for style as well as brand. You can go to Target right now and get a jacket like that for the same price, but it was the style of the jacket that made it sell so fast. So I'll go over my numbers one more time. So from the 8th through the 14th, it was $842 in sales, $667.14 after site fees, and then after my cost of goods, I made $505.93. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, hit the notification bell. I'm going to be going to Plato's Closet's 90% off sale right now, right after this video. And I'm going to be filming a huge haul. I went to the bins, Uptown Cheapskate, yesterday with my friend Marissa. We did a full day of thrifting and I got so many amazing things to haul. It will be probably my best video yet, which I've only had two, but this one is amazing. I've never found some of these brands before and I'm really excited to share them with you. And I'm also going to be throwing in what I get today into this big haul. So please stay tuned for that video this week and have a great day.